welcome back to Real Estate Essentials, your one-stop shop for everything essential in the real estate world. Today we're going to be talking about the 6 benefits of buying a house, why you should buy a house, why buying is better than renting, etc., etc. And if you are unfamiliar with this, don't feel bad. It's not your fault. We live in a world where most people rent and people don't really talk about the benefits of home buying. I didn't really understand it until I started studying to get my real estate license, and then I was like, what? Why have I been renting for so long? What a waste. There is a lot of lack of information about real estate and the benefits of buying real estate, and that's one of my personal passions, is to illuminate that and close the gap of people who know about why real estate is the best thing ever. So again, that's why I have this channel, why I'm a real estate agent. I'm just here to teach everyone. I know you've heard me say this before, but 90% of millionaires, actually it might even be billionaires, have earned their money from real estate in some sense. So if you're trying to be a millionaire or billionaire, which I am definitely trying to do, real estate seems to be the way to go. So let's dive in, the 6 benefits of buying a house. The first one is that homes go up in value. They're an extremely sound financial investment. And if you don't believe me, just think about this. You can go to a bank and say, hey, I want a business loan because I want to start a business. I'm going to start a small business. And they'll look at all of your paperwork, and honestly, they'll probably say no. But if you say, hey, I want a loan so I can buy a house, they will probably say yes, assuming that you have the things to prove. Why is that? It's because they use the house as leverage for that loan. So if you can't pay it, they'll take that house back, and it's a worthy risk for them because houses are always going up in value. So it's less risky for them to give you money for a house than it is to give you money to start a business. So think about it that way. Homes almost always go up in value, and when you buy one and you own it, you are increasing your net worth, which is amazing. And very similarly tied to the second reason, which is you can get so much money just the day that you buy a house. We like to say, if done right, you'll make more money the day you buy the house than the day that you sell the house, even though it's going up in value. Because there are ways, if you shop effectively with a good and smart real estate agent, you can buy a house for less than it's appraised at, and then you'll get the difference in equity, which if you buy a house for $200,000 and then you get it appraised at $250,000, that is a $250,000 house, so you just earned $50,000 for finding a good deal. So there are a lot of ways that you can earn a lot of money in a short amount of time, and that is shopping with that in mind. Now, a lot of people make the mistake that when they buy a house, they're just buying, oh, that one looks nice, that one has a big kitchen, that one has cute windows. But if you're actually looking at a home purchase as an investment and as a financial decision for your future, you will look at different things when you're doing the home buying process, and in turn, you can get a lot of equity when you sign. The third reason is that your monthly payment every month is basically getting paid back to you in that form of equity. I like to talk about it as a bank account. Buying a house is like opening another bank account. And when you pay your mortgage every month, you're putting money into the house, which is a bank account, which is your bank account. Whereas if you're paying rent, you're putting money into the complex, or even, if you're paying rent at a house, you're putting money into the house, but it's your landlord's bank account. So every monthly payment is going into a bank account. It's either your landlord's or yours. That to me seems like a no-brainer. The fourth reason is that you can do whatever you want in a house. You can paint the walls, you can hammer in a shelf right into the walls, you can have any amount of pets that you want. Some apartment complexes or houses don't allow that. You can add and remove and change whatever you want, and it's yours. If most places, if you're renting, aren't even allowed to do that. The ones that you are, it's the landlords. If you install something in your apartment or your house that you're renting, the landlord legally owns that, and you can't take that with you when you move out. So that is the fourth reason. The fifth reason is that home buying can be a really good stone stepper to get you to that next place. For example, if your budget is only $200,000 right now and you want to live in an area or buy a home where it's $400,000, using the steps, the first 2 steps that I said, equity and your house raising in value, and actually the 3 steps and your monthly payment going towards your own mortgage and your own equity, you can increase your own budget. You can live in a house for a couple of years, increase its equity, earn more money to yourself, pay that money to you instead of a landlord. Then you can refinance, or you can rent out that property to someone else and and use that money for a down payment on another property that's maybe now $300,000 or $400,000. And you can use that home, like I said, as a financial decision to bring you further along in your financial goal direction. Whereas if you have $1,000 a month rent, it's going to be $1,000, $1,000. That's not going to stone step you anywhere closer to spending $2,000 a month on rent, because you're just pretty much handing it over to your landlord and they're doing whatever they want with it. The fifth reason is the stability of payment. Landlords can change rent, they can pretty much do whatever they want, but most people, when you get a loan, you have a fixed payment, which means you tell them, okay, this is what I want to pay every single month for the next however many years, and you know exactly how much that payment is. It's not going to change. After 2 years, they're not going to say, hey, you know what, demand has gotten higher in our area, so we're going to raise rent $300 a month. You can either take it or leave it, which many landlords do, but your loan office will not do that, because you have a fixed payment schedule at the beginning, and you'll know every single month what that is. So to recap, the 6 benefits, these are honestly just 6 of a million. I would love to talk to you about buying a house, about buying your second property. There are so many ways to make money from real estate. I'm a real estate agent in Austin, Texas. I would love to help you. Or if you're in any other city, I have friends all over the country and even in other countries. So if you have any questions, I'm gonna leave my Instagram, social media stuff, all these things. Subscribe while you're at it. This channel is amazing. I have new videos every single week with all fun facts about real estate, marketing, everything. And if you have any questions, reach out to me through YouTube, through Facebook, Instagram, or I'll put my email address in the bottom. And while you're at it, tell your friends who would benefit from watching this video, who is on the fence about buying a house, who are you trying to convince, hey, renting is stupid, it's a waste of your money. Give them this video and let me be the bad guy to convince them that renting is honestly a waste of your money. So, that being said, the 6 benefits of buying a house are: homes go up in value, they're very good investments. You can get equity the day that you sign, and it can raise your net worth. Your monthly payment goes back to you instead of going to a landlord. You can do whatever you want to the house. You can paint it yellow if you want. No one's gonna stop you. You can have 100 dogs in the house. No one's gonna stop you. You can use it as a stone step to get you closer to your financial goals, to a bigger house in a better area, etc., etc. And you will know exactly how much you need to pay every single month, instead of, like, if you rent, they can change your payment, they can do whatever they want, really, and they have all of the power in that relationship. So, like I said, those are just 6 of many, many, many. I could talk for many hours about this, and I would love to talk to you for many hours about this. So, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment. If you have any questions you want to ask me specifically, shoot me an email, shoot me a message. And if you don't have any questions, just like this and leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite thing about this video was. Share it with your friends, and come back next week for another brand new video. Until then, I'm Melanie Ginsberg, and this is Real Estate Essentials.